didn't even get to cross.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I decided to create a sparkly New Year's Eve makeup look. I obviously am sticking to red warm tones, what's new, but it is new for me to put actual glitter on my lid, so I thought I would try it out. If you're gonna wear glitter, I mean, New Year's is probably the time to wear it. I also am trying out the Tarte Tarteist Pro Palette, which I'm very excited about because I've seen it hyped up a lot everywhere, and I'll kind of give you guys my opinion throughout the video. If you are interested in seeing how I created this New Year's Eve look, then just continue on watching. I'm going to start by priming my lids with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I've kind of switched between using this to prime my lids and the Smashbox 24-hour Photo Finish Primer. I just kind of like that this conceals more of like the veins and the discoloration, and it does make my eyeshadow last a little bit longer. To create the eye look, I'm first going to go into the new Tarte Tarteist Pro Palette and go into the shade Vintage to set my base. Overall, I am really happy with the palette. I've been using it daily, and I find that I can go from an extreme look like this to a really simple everyday look. The next shade I'm going to go into is Chic for my transition shade. This is a perfect shade for my skin tone. It has a slight pink and beige undertone, and it creates a very nice base to blend out the more intense and deeper tones I'll be going in with. The next shade I'm going into is called Innocent. Now, these shades, Chic and Innocent, look almost identical, but Innocent is slightly deeper, so it just gives that very slight definition. And I find if I really layer colors and I go from lightest to darkest, it gives a nice depth, and it also blends out really nicely. To add some depth, I'm going into the shade Whimsy. Now, this is probably my most favorite color from the palette. I'm obviously not surprised because it's like a rusty, warm red with obviously a bit of a brown undertone. It really is gorgeous. I mean, I can't not love it. So I love it. And then I go back in with a little bit more on my Morphe M441 brush. To add some more depth, I'm going into a Anastasia Beverly Hills single eyeshadow in Sienna. This is a very close shade to Whimsy, but it is just the slightest more orange undertone, I would say, and just like a little bit deeper. So it really complements the look well. I'm going in with the Morphe M562. This is a tiny crease brush, and this is literally the most amazing brush. To deepen the outer corners of my eyes, I'm going into the shade Drama. Drama is a deep plum, and I kind of usually stay away from the more purple plum shades because I find it kind of just makes me look like my eyes are bruised, but this one wasn't too intense. I found that Drama wasn't deep enough, so I'm going into the shade Vamp, which is right above it. It is basically like a black cherry or like a blackberry, basically. And it's going to go in the exact same area. It's just going to really deepen it. For my lid shade, I'm going to go into a Colourpop highlighter. And this is called Fannypack, I believe. It is, I think, discontinued, unless they might have brought it back. But it is a really pretty frosty highlight. As you know, their colors work best if you apply it with your finger. Because it's New Year's, I obviously am not just going to leave Fannypack on its own. So I'm going to go into a silver NYX glitter and use the NYX Glitter Glue. I'm just going to go into a flat shading brush and apply the glue, and then take that exact same brush and dip it into the glitter, and then apply it by packing it onto the eye. For lashes, I'm going into the Huda Beauty Samantha number 7 lashes. Before applying them, I just went into the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. To prime my face, I'm going in with the Too Faced Hangover RX Primer. I've been obsessed with this lately, especially because it's really cold. This is a step in my makeup that I've actually been doing a lot lately. I take the Cover FX drops in Celestial and just apply the liquid everywhere that I would apply my normal highlighter. So I'll apply it on my cheekbones, on the tip of my nose. For foundation, I'm going in with the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Stick Foundation. I want my foundation to be really full coverage and nice and flawless, but it also gives me a slightly dewy effect. I just think it's really pretty, especially for my type of dry skin type. And I'm just going to blend the foundation out with my Real Techniques Beauty Blender. To conceal my under eyes and any blemishes, I'm going to go in with my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in Fair. I'm obsessed with the really small, I think it's called the Micro Beauty Blender. I know it seems like a waste of money or like a little gimmick, but getting it in the corners, like the very inner corners of your eye, is really hard with a bigger beauty blender. I just find that it doesn't crease as much. Even though the Shape Tape Concealer doesn't crease that much, I find when I use a little mini beauty blender, it helps to really press the product into my under eye. Just going to set my under eyes and my forehead and my chin with the RCMA No Color Powder with a damp sponge. To bronze, I'm going to go into the Tarte Park Avenue Princess Bronzer. And then I'm just going to bake with the same RCMA No Color Powder underneath my bronzer to clean it up. For blush, I'm going into the Tarte Holiday palette. It's so pretty. I've been using it so much lately. Then I'm taking a Bobbi Brown black eyeliner and putting it into my bottom waterline. Then I'm going in for my bottom lash line with the shade Innocent. Then I'm going in with the shade Whimsy to really deepen that under eye. On a flat to finer brush, for some reason I decided to go into the shade Smoked, which was a deep chocolate brown, instead of Vamp. I don't know why. For highlighter, I'm going into the Jeffree Star highlighter in Ice Cold. It is gorgeous. And for my lips, I'm going in with the Jeffree Star liquid lipstick in Mannequin, and I'm lining my lips with the MAC liner in Stone. So this is the finished look. If you did like this video, I would love if you could like, subscribe, and comment down below.